Hi everybody, thank you for watching my channel. Today our 10 minutes drawing we will use to draw animes. I love drawing anime. It's amazing because anime is super simple. Okay, let's see what we need from supplies. I will just use this pencil basically. Maybe some eraser or like tiny little eraser too. Because especially I have pink paper. I can use my Posca marker. Okay, if you want to blend, maybe you can use a blending stump or this sponge. That's actually a makeup sponge. Okay, let's get started, everybody. So I take my pencil and then I just start creating lines. I don't really want to press a lot and I don't really want to make super dark lines. This looks like some rectangular kind of shape. Try to avoid this immediately like dark. I'm also trying to avoid completely like circle or round shape. I'm more interested in creating in different angles. For example, here, this is like, let's say this is shape of the eye. And then I can break it here with the eyelid a little bit. Going up. Maybe like a little bit more of the angle I can create here. Let's see. Diagonal. Maybe I can, let's see, go a little bit down. Super thinner line on the bottom. So iris is covered more on top. I can go back. This is my super light line. I can go back and break it into more lines as well. Okay. So this is a shape trying to create. I like that it's asymmetrical. I really like that. It's very useful to find middle. This is like a construction line. And then that line helps me figure out, okay, where is the pupil? What do you prefer? Do you prefer if the pupil is bigger? If the pupil is smaller? You can really have your own freedom there and see what is something that you like. So it's closer to that eyelid. Okay, let's see. We have pupil, the darkest part of the eye in the center. And then you can kind of add this line that will divide top part of the eye from the the middle. Let's see, maybe some highlights. Sometimes I would just sit and literally draw shapes like that. Great practice for anime here too. Just a simple shapes. Okay, maybe highlight is here. Maybe we put another highlight. Let's say, I don't know, maybe here, maybe a little one here, or draw more of them. And then you can see, you can overload this eye with so many highlights and then wait and then go back after and see how you like it. I'm just going for it, creating an eyelid. You can also make this eyelid thicker. You can make this eyelid thinner. It can be very thin. It can be also thicker. This is some thickness. I just created this and I'm like, okay, good. I will just keep it. Bottom one, it's thinner. Okay. So let's plan a little bit more. This is where the shadow would be. Inside of the white part of the eye as well. Also, it's so pretty. Some highlight, you just go kind of over the eye. Let's say here, maybe like that highlight. It almost looks like somebody bite this eye and there is like no here really. There is no line there. Okay, so with my pencil, let's start adding a little bit hatching lines. It's really nice, just going back and covering everything. It takes longer if you draw every single line. But you know what? Not bad to practice a little bit of the patience and just draw and kind of literally time stops and you just draw lines. One thing it's in theory something. Another thing it's really with the practice. You can look somebody draw. You can get in theory everything, but when you start practicing, that is where the learning really happens. Okay, bravo everybody for still being here. I can also blend a little bit this eyelid. Let's see how that looks. This is my blending stump. Okay. Smudge. I would also say stop video now if you want to explore more of the composition inside of the eye. Don't feel obligated to really do in 10 minutes. There is no any rush. Okay, I just smudge maybe that's a little bit. But I do want to move for inside of the eye. Look at this makeup sponge. You put foundation with that. Can take. And I can just smudge inside. Oh, I love how it's unpredictable a little bit. Also, it's falling apart because my dog loves grabbing it. If it falls down on the ground and then he thinks it's his little ball to play with. Kind of love this effect. What do you think? Okay, I will go back and then with my pencil, just draw hatching lines. I'm deciding to go vertical with the vertical lines. Look at here, I can just cover pupil. I can just kind of go with the longer lines. You can also go vertical lines. You can also go diagonal. I'm just deciding here to go more vertical. Okay, maybe I can cover a little bit pupil. Pupil in the real life is the hole inside of the eye. It's the darkest part of the eye. But in anime world, of course, as you already know, you can dream. You can do something different. I kind of like these lines. It kind of gives the effect of some movement, almost like some rain. It's maybe falling. Okay, should I put this line also? I can also smudge that blending stump. You can use Q-tips. Okay, let's see. This kind of speed up process, to be honest. Smudging and blending. So you can also go slowly with your lines, and you can see that I didn't go to the edge. And do you know what I want to do? I want to go back and actually make one line there. I kind of like that. Do you? Okay, with the eraser, I can also clean this. Maybe I can clean there. Even that, this is a white part of the eye. Still we can also smudge that area. Let's see, maybe with this blending stump. So whatever pencil it's above, I'm just kind of smudging over. So this is shadow. Okay, what about this part? This is shadow. Something like that. Maybe I can do a little bit better job with these little corners. When you draw, it's not that linear. Like, oh, I finish one part and then another one. Like, be free to travel back and forth. Okay, should we do Posca? What do you think? You can also add some eyelash. Can kind of add maybe like here in that corner. I curve and then I can go back and just add a little bit of the thickness. Decorate it how you like it. Let's see, maybe another eyelash, just effortlessly here. One more. Boom. Maybe like a little bit of the crease this eye can have. Not necessarily, but possible. One more layer of darker on the very top. What else I can add? Maybe some little freckles or something shiny around. Always nice to add little details. Okay. Let's see what this will do. Ooh, so pretty. Like maybe not every highlight is bright like that. Let's add maybe a little bit here. Can add some highlights in that area. You can also have fun and then you can like draw more of the lines or something. Maybe like a little dots. Let's see, what else? Am I missing something else? I think that's it. And I think we are 10 minutes. Thank you so much for watching. See you on the next one.